Alive.
Thanks. Once counting me in.
I
Count
did
me in,
count
son.
you
Let me
in.
know when we're going live, won't you? Good evening, everybody. Merry Christmas. How are you all? How are you all doing? We're looking for Claire. Claire was about earlier. Tonight is Christmas Eve. Anyone who wants a reading, you have to include 2 words at the beginning. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And what sort of reading do you want? So tell us, do you want a general reading? Do you want a love reading? Do you want a future reading? Do you want tarot cards? Do you want a tarot card pulled, a card pulled? And what we're going to try tonight, that we mentioned the other night, is pendulum. You can try pendulum. So if you want a pendulum is yes, no. So ask us a question and the answer will be yes or no. So go for it, try it, just see what happens. So a quick answer, quick question, yes, no. So we might do a quick round later on. So we've got Rapali, we've got Chrissy, we've got Claire. Claire's around. Hi guys. Hi you all.
Hi.
Merry Christmas.
Hello, everyone. Okay, I think I've shared. We'll see. I don't know.
Okay, we're live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. What about, have we got anybody from Twitter? Can we have anybody from Twitter coming in? That would be good if you can. Let us know what station you're from, what channel you're from. Mine, Sonia's. Yeah, let us know. But hey, Merry Christmas. So we're off to a lively start. That's great. That's great. So Christmas, what a beautiful time of the year. So a lot of people are into happy holidays. So they don't want to express a Merry Christmas. We'll get with the spirit of the occasion. Merry Christmas. I'm actually a Druid, Christian, Jewish, pagan with Wiccan, Tibetan, Buddhist, Islamic, and spiritualist tendencies. So I cross the board. I'm happy to celebrate. I'm happy to go with whatever God, whatever deity is around. So I'm quite happy to say to you, Merry Christmas. And I hope you'll return the compliment. Gillian, hi.
Hi, Gillian.
So if you've just joined us, write in the comments below, write Merry Christmas. And if you want a reading, let us know what sort of reading you want. As usual, we can only see half a dozen comments, but you can only see about 6, 8 comments at a time. So if we don't mention your name or we don't respond to you, well then put it up again, come again, let us know. Say it again, let us know.
It's the same with the readings. If you want to keep on asking, if we don't come to you, then just keep putting it in the comments and we will come to you eventually. Tonight, I've got angel cards with crystals. I've got messages from spirit. Oh, is it in there? Messages from spirit. I've also got, because it's Christmas, my Jesus Oracle deck. So if you want a card, I've also got my tarot. We've got our pendulums. So just ask away if you want a reading. We're here to give you readings for Christmas. What do you need to focus on in 2022? Or how is your Christmas going to work out? How is it going to pan out for you? So any questions that you have about Christmas or going into the new year or life in general, then let us know in the comments.
What everybody can bear in mind is how energy works. So from one moment to the next. So from one moment to the next, my energy and your energy together, we blend. So when I give you a reading right here, right now, in 10 minutes time, those energies might change. And that's the same with you and with everybody else. You can walk into the kitchen and you can have a fantastic time and you can have a beautiful time with half a dozen people. And if you walk into the living room and they follow you, that energy just changed. So that energy is totally different. The time and the place and the circumstance, it changed all the energies. So what is really good for your energy now with that person isn't necessarily really good tomorrow with that person. So energies change all the time. So if the energies blend and they work, well, then you meet that person and you get on with that person and you get married to that person, and 60 years later you're still celebrating with that person. And yet another time you can join that person, you can have a fantastic night, you can have a wonderful evening of romance and whatever follows, and the next morning it's just dire, it's just dismal, and you do the walk of shame and you go home. so there is no absolute positive in what happens here and now, what happens tomorrow. Energies blend, they work, they blend, they don't work. There's compatible energy, there's incompatible energy. So that's something to consider every day. If you've met someone and you want to work with them and you want to blend with them and you want your energies to blend and you want this beautiful, wonderful romance, well, then that's up to you and the energies that you generate and the energies that you put out there. Christmas is the time for coming together. It's a glorious festival for celebrating. We all celebrate in our own ways and we all bring energies together in our own ways. Sometimes at the dinner table, sometimes when we sit down to dinner, that's traditional, isn't it? Every culture comes together to eat together. It's a beautiful thing. Think about the turkey. You're sitting there eating a turkey. Was that part of a ritualistic sacrifice? Was that something that you did? You're all enjoying the turkey. What about enjoying the turkey's life? What about saying thank you to that turkey for surrendering its life, for giving up its life for you? But you enjoying the energy from that turkey as well as the meat. So think about that. When you're sitting at the table, think about that. Think about all the wonderful things that happen. Sonia, you're looking bored. Go on.
No, I was reading the comments.
If I'm boring Sonia, I must be boring you lot.
No, you're. I was reading the comments. That's why. Hello, Mary. Hello, Kay. Yeah, a couple more have joined us, so I was just looking.
Oh, we've got Kaylee there as well. Hi, Kay. Hello. Kaylee's our message monitor.
Yeah, I was going to try and make her a monitor, and I don't know how. You'll have to do that. Okay, Rapali, I know that you've had messages from Bruce before, but you haven't had a message from me about your feelings of Mayak towards you, and are you destined to be together? So I'm going to go with that tonight. Bruce can have his little say in a minute, but let me see what I get from the tarot. Oh, and we've got one that's turned over, and we have the Knight of Cups, which is Prince Charming himself. So his feelings towards you, I would say that he feels that he is the be all and end all of everything. He's got a very good opinion of himself, and I believe he's self-centered, and I think this is what could have caused issues with you. I'm going to use my pendulum as to whether you will be destined to be together. Ask my pendulum to say yes, and we'll have a look. Backwards and forwards for a yes. And can you show me a no, please? And side to side for a no. So are Rapali and Mayank supposed to be together? The pendulum says no, not right at this moment. So I think there's things that he needs to work through first. But I believe there's things that you need to work through as well. Did you get anything, Bruce?
I wasn't concentrating, actually. No, okay. I am sorry. No, I wasn't concentrating. I'm looking at, we've got a problem with Facebook. Why do we have a problem with Facebook? If there's anybody out there on Facebook, let us know. I'm being told that there's a problem with Facebook and we're not actually live on Facebook. There's an intermittent signal going on.
Let me have a look. That seems to be all right my end. So perhaps it's something to do with your computer.
Who knows these things?
Yeah, Kay says we're live on Facebook, so.
Okay. Okay, I'm not feeling the love, but there. Oh. Okay. What happened at the winter solstice? How did you get on with the winter solstice? Did any of you go out to the moon? Was there any rituals that you performed? How did you get on with the winter solstice? Only happens once a year. I went out on the cliffs of Durham with a conch. Sonia, where did I get this conch? I got it from a Mind Body Spirit Festival. I waited a very long time for it.
Did it come from Cumbria?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it did.
I can't remember the guy's name. What was the guy's name?
I
know it's Barbara.
Olaf, isn't it? Was it Olaf?
Olaf.
Yeah.
Olaf, if you're out there, give us a shout. I've still got it. It's got to be 10 years. It's got to be getting on for 10 years.
Hi, Anna.
It's got to be getting on for 10 years. I still use it regularly, frequently and often. I used it for the winter solstice. So I went out and used it on the winter solstice. I went out to the cliffs of Durham, looking out to the ocean with my little dog. There was a beautiful mist that just hovered across the ocean. And the moon was as clear as day. Absolutely, well, as clear as night. It was absolutely as clear as night. I was there for about half an hour, blowing my conch. The magnificence of the sound against the ocean. I normally go up into the forest, up in London Borough of Havering. And so being out on the ocean, it was something a bit special. It was good. It was good. I spent about half hour up there, just me and my dog. We was blowing the conch. We was howling at the moon. Same to you, Anna.
Yeah, and to you, Anna.
Yes, I would imagine a lot of people heard it. The echo of it going out, stretching out across the ocean. It sounded like a whale dying.
Lovely.
No, it did. It did. The roar. It was like it's like a ferry coming into dock when they sound their horns. That's what it sounded like. It was something a bit special. It was something a bit special. So winter solstice this year, yeah, it was memorable. It was memorable. The energies that come together. I called in all the gods. I called in the deities. I asked them to come forward. I asked spirit to come forward. And just working with the energy. So as far as the sound went, let the healing go as well. So I put healing out to the four corners of the earth, out across the ocean. And with the forest behind me, the sound just went into the forest. It was just it's beautiful. You could hear the sound traveling like a wave. You could hear it going and echoing out into the forest, and then coming back through the viaduct. And the sound of the viaduct, it was magnificent. It really was magnificent. Something to be remembered. The healing energies that went out. If you felt those healing energies, well, then let us know. Let us know. Every now and again, I will just randomly send out healing from the spiritual center. And the energies do just travel, and people say, you know, what was you up to the other night? So if you felt them, yeah, let us know tonight. Let us know. It was good. So Merry Christmas to everybody. We've got Posh82. Merry Christmas to you too. Bless you for looking in. Okay, Sonia's about to do another reading. I see her shuffling her cards. What card you got, Son?
I've got 4 different lots of cards out tonight because obviously being Christmas, I had to get my Jesus Oracle deck. So I've got my Jesus Oracle deck. I've also got the angel messages, which have got crystal message as well. And I've got my messages from spirit, messages from heaven, as well as my tarot. And we've got the pendulum. I've also giving away a free personal reading for the new year. It is a whole year's reading for next year. There is a post on the Spiritual Centre page. There's also a post on Tarot by Sonia. And if you want to enter, you've just got to share the post, type yes, please. And the winner will be on one of our lives, drawn out of a hat, probably by Bruce, I should imagine, on the 2nd of January.
No, I've only got a woolly hat.
Well, woolly hat I do.
Yeah, I've only got a woolly
Any
hat.
hat I do. A woolly hat.
Yeah, woolly hat.
A woolly hat.
Yeah.
Okay, ask a question on Sunday regarding my interview on Monday. Ended with 4 interviews between Monday and Tuesday. Wow, that's good news. Cool.
Well, what are you saying that I'm not?
Well, can you not see the
You
comments?
can't read it without explaining it to me.
Hi, Peter. Posh82, can you not see her comments? Asked a question on Sunday regarding my interview Monday. I ended up with 4 interviews between Monday and Tuesday, and I'm waiting for the feedback. And we've got Peter Stratford said hi. Hi, Peter.
Oh, bless.
Spiritual healings. Merry Christmas.
That's lovely. That's
Hi,
lovely.
Sarah.
Thank you so much for the feedback, Posh. That's
Yeah, that's lovely.
Let's go. Hope you get the job that you wanted from the 4.
Yes.
Obviously, you go to an interview because you want a job, but let's hope you get your favourite.
Well, I want to share a little secret. I can remember a few years ago the power of positive thinking and visualization. I went for a job interview and I actually believed I'd already got the job before I went for the interview. And I actually pictured myself doing the job. And I went for the interview with so much confidence, more confidence than I'd ever had in doing anything. And I got that job on that day. They phoned me back that day. And there was a lot of people that went for that job. But a lot of it is it's self-belief and whether you've got that inner believe it, think it, believe it, receive it. So Posh82, just tell yourself you've already got the job. You have got the job. That's all you need to do, literally.
Yes. I hope you get the job, which was your favourite interview. It's but we've got Mary, Peter, Sarah, spiritual healings.
Reading for 2022. Okay. Right. Should we both have a go at this?
Paul. Hi, Paul.
Oh, hello, Paul. How are you getting on? I remember that reading. Very
Peter,
emotional.
you can't have a reading unless you say Merry Christmas. If you want a reading, anybody tonight who's just joined us or just come in, if you want a reading, Merry Christmas. Ask for a reading and give us an idea of what sort of reading you want, whether it be love, whether it be a job, whether it be future, whether it be 2022. So you've got to say Merry Christmas. If you can't bring yourself to say Merry Christmas, then say Happy Holidays. Bless you, Peter. Thank you.
Okay, spiritual healings. What have you got to do as you go into 2022? I'm not sure if I can get the cards in the camera. There we go. You've got the 5 of Cups. So there's something that you need to leave behind. There's something from the past that you actually need to shut the door. Instead of having your head down, put your head up, walk forward, walk tall. Let me have a look what the next card is as well. The 4 of Cups as well. Very much there is something to do with a relationship that there's something there that you're holding on to or being very defensive about. I'm feeling that there's a shift coming for you energy wise. I'm not even sure if it's a relationship or it's a relationship with spirit, a physical. Yeah. What do you get, Bruce? Because it's quite powerful.
Who are we working with?
Spiritual healings. A message for 2022.
Oh, damn, isn't that a shame? It doesn't show. It's a beautiful green candle that is just lighting up the oil inside. And it's flaring and it's going mad and it's quite beautiful. You can see all the colours of the flame. It's very clear. And it's lighting up a dark pool of oil. And this is what I'm getting from it. I'm getting that you are the light, that you are shining bright, and that you are attracting the right people. So at the moment, you're attracting the right people, and the right people are coming around you, and you can feel it. I know you can feel it. The right people are coming around you. And as they come together, as this band of people, as they come together, and so all of the energies come together as well. Once that all comes together, this is going to happen early in the new year. This will happen early in the new year. This band of people that are coming together for you. When a band of people come together, they come together for a group, or they come together for a person, and that person leads the group. This is the feeling I get. I get that at the moment they're all coming together and the energies are blending, the energies are working together. You've got the apple tree, which is about love, it's about temptation, it's about unanswered questions. It's about the temptation that's there, and is it too tempting, and should I be tempted? Well, yeah, be tempted. Be tempted. If that's what draws you, be tempted. I can resist anything except temptation. If the temptation is there, it has to happen. So be good. Look forward. Look forward. It's bright. Your light is shining, and you are attracting all the right people around you. They can see your light, and they know that you're the person to be with. You take care.
Okay. Right, Anna. So you're watching with Peter. So that's Peter Stratford from Chelmsford. I went to school with your brother, Paul Stratford. I've pulled a card for you, Peter, even though it's just a general for 2022. And I've got the 6 of Swords. So this is the heavy burdens. This is all the little bits of baggage that you actually need to tie up and chuck away. There's things from the past that you just need to let go of. It's almost as though you're going into a calmer year next year. So I think this year might have been quite rough, a turbulent year for you. And next year is going to be a lot quieter. But as long as you don't take the memories from this year into next year, take the memories, but just don't react to them. There's also a big celebration for you coming up in 2022 because we've got the 3 of Cups. So yeah, there's that big spell. So as well as that quiet time, a quiet period, then there's going to be a big celebration as well. So I don't know if that's a birthday or a wedding, but there is a big celebration coming up for you next year. Do you pick up anything for Peter?
Well, Peter.
Oh, Jennifer, hello.
Peter carries everybody, doesn't he? In that picture on the tarot, he's carrying a sack full of swords.
Yeah.
And this is the feeling I get from Peter, that he carries everybody, and he's got the worries of the world, and he takes them all forward, and he's quite aged. Well, that's okay, and he soldiers on. And he just soldiers on and just soldiers on. But sooner or later, at some point, you've got to put that sack down. You've got to put it down. I'll tell you what, as it's Christmas Eve, as it's a once a year thing, why don't you put that sack down now and enjoy it through to the new year? Come the new year, say to yourself, I'm going to put it down, and come the new year, I'm going to pick it up again. So put it down for the next 7 days, put it down for the next week, and pick it up again in the new year, and just throw a few things out. Just throw a few things out before you pick it up again. But that's the feeling I get, that everybody looks to you as the martyr. Everybody looks to you as the comfort blanket. Everybody comes to you and tells you their worries, and you don't get the chance to actually express what you feel inside. So, yeah, that's the feeling I get. So good luck with that, Peter. Have a good Christmas. Enjoy the new year. And after the new year, resume the old Peter. Have a break. Have a break. Enjoy. How's that sound, Peter? Let us know.
Let us know how that is for you, Peter. Does that resonate with you? Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer, do you remember Jennifer Bruce? No good asking, is it?
Ask me another. Ask me another. I can't remember what I had for breakfast, so there's no
No,
point
I
asking
know.
what I did yesterday.
Okay. Paul, send me a message. Send me an email, Paul, and I'll have a look at your cards for you. Properly. I don't want to do it on here. I'm sorry that you feel that low, but yeah, just send me an email. Okay. Okay, let's have a look back, see if we can see any other readings. Gillian Kirk.
I can just see Paul's message, and it says, let me read it out to everybody. I hope you don't mind, Paul. It says, Merry Christmas. I'm in the midst of a depression and I've self-harmed. I miss my mum so much. I was her carer. Okay, so if everybody that reads this board tonight, or anybody reads these boards, anybody who reads these boards, just read all the messages and just allow the energies from all the messages to go to all of the people that want healing. So just by reading all of the messages, just by taking the time and just saying, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and just spreading that spirit, just spreading the spirit of the occasion. If you're spreading the spirit of the occasion and the healing is going out, it's going out to all of the people that need it. You don't have to dedicate healing to people. What you can do is just allow that energy to come in and blend and go back out. And then all the people that need healing get it. Now, the most amazing thing about depression. Now, depression, you tend to dwell on a subject, or you tend to dwell on a time period, or you've got a piece that you go back to, and everywhere you look, you return to that one piece. But that one piece can also be a beautiful thing. I miss my dad. I miss people who have passed. And I can remember them, and I can remember their good times. And I can remember them when they was allowing me to do my thing. Guess what? They're still allowing me to do my thing. And they are still guiding me through. And they are still pushing me when I need a push. And I'm happy with that. So, yes, you are depression. Yes, you are depressed. And yes, you are listening to that time and you are repeating that time. But that's also a good thing. That's a good memory. So just remember that as well. Allow that to carry you forward. All right, take care. Do call Sonia. Do message Sonia, and Sonia will do a personal reading just for you. You take
Yeah, I
care.
will do.
Take care, Paul.
Yes, Paul. And I think that also that a good thing to remember is the loved ones that we lose, how would they want us to be right here, right now? I've had a tough year. I lost a sister in the summer. It was a massive shock. I lost two sisters and a brother 2 years ago. So that was the fourth one to go. I've lost both my parents. I've had tragedies in the family of people that have died young, way before their time. I think that spirit is what gets me through, because what we get from spirit and what we get from our loved ones in spirit is unconditional love. It's something that we can't, as a physical human being, we can't get. We can try our hardest to give people unconditional love, but we can never get it 100%. But spirit, it's 100% unconditional love. And the closeness of spirit it's priceless. It really is. So believing in Spirit world, I've been there. I've actually been over there. Bruce has been over there as well and had a look and met people, and we've had experiences together in the spirit world. Many times we've been visiting places. So yeah, we know. I think when you've had validation and you know it's there and you've got proof that it's there, then the belief is a lot stronger. But it's one thing that is just priceless, especially this time of year if you've got someone. But also, if you have someone that you've lost this year, particularly, or someone that you know, doesn't really matter if it was this year, then we spoke about it in our candle service about setting a place for them at Christmas, setting an extra a space. You already know their energy's with you. You already know that they're standing behind you and they're there giving you a hug. So set them a space at the table, light a candle for them, wrap up a present, flowers, whichever, whatever is your thing. But do even a memory, a photograph, hold that photograph. That brings in the energy of your loved one as well. So yeah.
Do you know the most amazing thing about humans, about mankind, is that we are all natural mediums. We are natural clairvoyants. Thanks, Anna. We are natural clairvoyants. So if you go back to the caveman, there was danger all around, and they were naturally attuned to danger. So their sensory perception of everything around them, from coming out of the cave to walking across the forest, everything was dangerous. They were the prey. There were so many predators and everybody around, so many predators around, they couldn't look in any direction without fear. And so the natural mediumship, the natural clairvoyance, the natural senses, everything was there. If you look at today's society, the most dangerous thing that I've done this week, I let my fuel gauge go down to the red. I might have run out of petrol. That's the most dangerous thing I've done this week. But what sensory perception have I got? What senses do I use? All of my senses, natural human senses, have been dulled and dulled and dulled and dulled. They've been muted. They've been taken away. But everybody has got it. Everybody is capable of this amazing sensory perception that's been buried and subdued and just put away. There is no danger out there. So there is no reason for it. So, you know, but yeah, if you want spirit to come close, that was my point. If you want spirit to come close, just open up the senses. Use a candle, use a pendulum, use a chair, use an empty chair, and just encourage spirit to come forward. When spirit comes forward, trust. Trust your own instinct. The difference between a child, your child, or your partner, or somebody walking into the room behind you and you can't see them, and you're aware that they come into the room. We'll do that with spirit. If you sit and relax, just bring your hands together. That's your palm chakras. That's your energy centers. Just sit, bring your palms together. Just close your eyes. Just breathe and ask spirit to come forward. And if spirit comes forward, trust that you know who they are. Your solar plexus and your third eye, they work together. Your third eye will tell you who it is, and your solar plexus will calm and say, that's right. Solar plexus is gut instinct. The third eye is all of your sensory perception. So put a chair in the corner of the living room. Put an extra chair at the table. Light a candle. Do your thing and trust. Have trust, faith.
And the other thing is, when you speak to spirit and whether you sense something, you have 3 seconds, only 3 seconds to realize what they're saying, or it's your brain that kicks in, your own thinking brain, analytical brain will kick in over it. So that very first thing that you get from spirit is spirit. if you start thinking about it, you'll cut that link as well. So try not to think, just to let the information come in. Okay, Anna's wanting a reading. Okay, if you're still here and you've asked for a reading before, can you let us know again? We're going to go into, I'll do this reading for Anna, and then we're going to do some pendulum readings, shall we? So if you want some yes, no answers,
Okay.
we use the pendulum, yeah? Let's do Anna first, though.
We've got Posh 82. This Christmas is tough for me. First Christmas without my parents is hard. Feeling the feels. What does feeling the feels mean? You know, I know.
Yeah.
Bless you. Bless you. Feeling the feels. That's brilliant.
Okay, so okay, Anna, you're getting 3 cards, not all tarot, you're getting a mixture. I love the card that you've got first of all, though. Okay, but let's give you a Jesus card because we haven't had these out yet. Let's see what the message is for Anna. And it is, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the whole kingdom. So there you go. I don't know if you can see that. In other words, the world is your oyster. There is nothing that you cannot have, nothing that you cannot do, and nothing that you cannot be. And the tarot card that I pulled for you is the Ace of Pentacles. Coins in this particular deck, but it's the Pentacles. Health, wealth, and happiness. So that's what you're going into, Anna. A really good year next year. Much lighter, much brighter than this one. The other card was the bear. Now, Bruce will have something to say about the bear, I'm sure. And it's, we're helping to bring a little luck your way because you deserve it. So things are going to change. Things are changing as you go into 2022. There is a windfall of some kind as well. I feel a windfall. There is money coming from somewhere unexpected. There is some kind of windfall for you. Do you get anything for Anna about the bear?
I don't know. I don't know. It's
Good for you.
Good on you, Posh. Good on you.
Good
Absolutely,
for you,
mate. This is what tonight's all about. Good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you. We've got a lovely connection tonight. We've got a lovely connection tonight. Okay. Anna, is your father in spirit? Is your father in spirit? It's a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer. I've got with the bear. As the bear come forward with Sonia, and so I'm getting a paternal, a strong fatherly connection. So it's father or grandfather. So I'm getting a lot of confusion. I'm getting a lot of I don't know if it's dementia or if it's confusion or just generally, but that's the sort of stuff that I'm getting. But also, it's not stress related. I'm not getting stressed. What I'm getting is Baloo the bear off of
the bare necessities.
Bare necessities. The bare necessities.
Jungle Book.
Right. And this is the sort of thing that I'm getting through. That I'm getting. I'm getting that from a paternal, either a grandfather or father. So it's a very carefree, very careless sort of attitude, and it's just saying like, relax, just chill out a little bit. Just relax. Stressful times and all that. Christmas, running up to Christmas, getting through Christmas, coming out the other side. Tomorrow afternoon at about 4 o'clock, you're going to just breathe this huge sigh of relief and go, oh, that's Christmas over. Yeah, that's Christmas over. So imagine Baloo the bear and imagine the bare necessities of life. And imagine scratching your back against that tree and just... imagine that. Imagine it very simplistic, very easy, very just get that feeling. Allow that feeling to come forward. Allow that energy to come forward. That's the sort of feeling that I'm getting. You're looking forward to this post-Christmas. That's the feeling that I get.
Yeah.
So just allow that pitch to happen, and just 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, just look at that empty chair over in the corner and just say, yeah, that was good. That was okay. Right, take care, Anna. I hope that resonates with you. Yeah, if grandfather's in spirit, was he that type of character? Was he the bare necessities of life? The simple bare necessities, you know, I'm not going to sing.
Good.
Is that the type of guy that he was? Is that the sort of, is that the energy that I'm feeling? All right, take care, Anna.
Also with Anna, with the little boy, I feel that there's a little boy that's really special to you, as well. The one that in the Jungle Book, like that kind of looking, and I feel that that little boy has something to share with you. It's almost as though he's teaching you something. There's a little boy that is teaching you something. If you don't know of him now, then you will do come the beginning of 2022. He will make himself known then. Okay, so anybody want a pendulum reading? Anybody want a reading? Anybody still there who would like a reading?
If you've asked for a reading, we haven't replied, come back to us, let us know, put another message up there. We can only see about 6-8 messages. So if you've asked for a reading, we haven't responded, well then, oh, we've got Maz. Maz wanted a love reading.
Oh, a love reading for
Maz,
Maz.
yes, please. Maz wants to know about the love life.
Okay. So what's going on with Maz and her love life? And we have
Gillian.
the Seven of Swords. Ooh.
What have you got?
The Seven of Swords. I feel with this that your love life exactly what the word, like these cut this deck, my own very own deck, which has got the spiritual center on the back, which I created. Can't really get it in the picture, sorry. Has the words on them. Challenge. So your love life right now is challenging. Your love life is challenging. And I feel that that's not you. That's either, it's not for want of a lack of effort. Let me have another card for that, because I feel that I want to get something around you. 8 of Wands. So everything's up in the air. So I don't think you know what you want, but I certainly don't think that a partner knows. If there is a partner around you, or if there's not a partner around you, then things are not in the right place right here, right now. There's something that's not balanced. Something's out of balance with regards to your relationship. Do you get anything, Bruce? For Maz?
Yeah, I did. What's the first card you pulled?
7 of Swords.
Yeah. Yeah, what I got from that, so working with tarot, what I got from the tarot was to see if this resonates with you, Maz. Stake your ground. So stick your sword in the ground out front. And that's the declaration of, this is me. And put that second sword, stake it in the ground in front of you. And say, I'm here waiting, come on. Then put that third sword in the ground. And say, do you know what? You want to come forward? Come forward. I'm waiting for you. Then put the fourth sword in the ground. So each time you put the sword into the ground, you're saying, I'm here, I'm waiting. I'm here, I'm waiting. Just step forward, come to me. And it's your declaration. It's your declaration. Come on, come forward. This is what I'm prepared to do for you. This is what I want you to do for me. Come forward. If that makes sense to you, Mez, take care. You need to put your stake in the ground and you need to say, I'm here. I'm here, I'm waiting. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go with Sarah Gold next.
I knew you would. I knew you was going to go there. I did.
I'll take a job, tarot in job stuff. That would be lovely. And the card that I pulled for you is the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is a very defensive card. So is there someone at work that's causing you problems? I feel there's someone at work that either you don't get on with, or a manager that is very domineering. It's almost as though this little guy here is a bit timid, a bit shy. You're a bit timid or shy to put yourself out there. I've got the Ace of Cups as well as to what you should do in the new year. And again, that's new beginnings. So it's either a new job coming, or you're actually going to take a different stance to this one, and you're going to stand up and be counted, make yourself known. Whoever it is who's intimidating you, it's almost as though you're not going to put up with that situation anymore. I feel that you're going to push yourself forward, or you're going to move on to pastures new. That's a decision for you to make. But it's almost as though this person needs to be stood up to as well.
My feeling is that it was presented to you. There was a gift presented to you. So you was either offered a promotion, or you've been given the opportunity of a new job. If this is correct, well then go for it. Go for it. Whether it be the promotion or whether it be the new job, the time is right. Go forward, go for it. This is a hand coming down and it's presenting it to you. It's a gift from Spirit. Excuse me. It's a gift from Spirit. It's a gift. So whether it be this promotion or whether it be a new job, go for it.
And Spirit, I feel like they've trod on your toes, this person, before. They have trod on your toes, but it's almost as though Spirit are saying, no, that's not going to happen this time. And they're going to reopen an opportunity. Let us know. Yeah, let us know if that happens in the new year. It'll be a very interesting one to follow. Okay, Jennifer. Do you want to start, Jennifer? I would love a general reading.
Mary, are you after Mary Kearney? Are you after a reading? Are you looking for a reading? Are you here and sharing your energy, or are you here and do you want a reading? Let us know. We're getting all these emojis from you. We're getting lots and lots of emojis, and that's wonderful. It really does contribute to the energy. Thank you so much.
Okay, Sarah. Thank you.
Jennifer, I would love a general reading. I would love a general reading.
This is quite amazing with Jennifer. I will show you in a minute.
All right. Jennifer, we've got Gillian there as well. Gillian's playing. Gillian's over here somewhere. She's playing. Okay, Jennifer, you want a general reading? Okay, going into 2022. Going into 2022. Going into 2022.
Hi, Sarah.
I am using one of my favorite decks. I'm using one of my favorite decks. This is the Druid Animal Oracle deck. It's a beautiful deck. I've had them a lot of years. They contribute to my energy. They work with my energy. They encourage spirit to come forward. So working with Jennifer and what is happening in 2022. What's happening this week, next week? My feeling is going for 2022. So I'm just going to grab a card at random. I've got a frog. Frog. The greatest thing about the frog, it's a survivor. The frog is a survivor. The frog changes. It has 3 dramatic changes in its life. And each time it changes, it comes into something completely new, something completely different, something absolutely like never before. So from a tadpole from spawn to a newt to a tadpole to a frog. So it comes from emotion and it puts all its feet on the ground and it re-establishes itself on the ground and it finds a mate and it reproduces. How cool is that? So each time there's a transition and each time there's a transformation. So 2022 for you is going to be beyond all recognition, for the better, for the better. It's going to be a magnificent change. Are you about to move house? Is it a new house that's coming? What is it? Are you pregnant? What is this? If you was pregnant, that would be amazing with the frog. That would be absolutely amazing. Let us know. If you're not, be careful. But there you are. But there's something there. There's something going on. But it's going to be magnificent. You are in for an amazing year. But yeah, let us know. Did I hit home? Or yeah, let me know. Before you do, don't say anything yet. Sonia's about to give you a reading as well. So
yeah, Sonia's on it. The card that I pulled for you is the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, which is ready for anything. So that just
there you are.
we're not even in the same room, and I pulled that card for you. But I do feel that you've missed opportunities, Jennifer. Something is missing that there's an opportunity that you didn't recognize, or something come knocking and you didn't know it was there. You've missed an opportunity this year. But again, be ready for anything as you go into 2022. I pulled the bee, and I remember our workshop on the animal workshop with the bee and the workers. Do you remember that? I don't know if Jennifer did that workshop with us. She might have done that workshop. I'm not sure. But it says, take time to pamper yourself or let others take care of you. And I feel that's really important, Jennifer, that you now become the queen bee rather than being the little worker bee that runs around after everybody. Did you do the one with the bee? Because it was really strange. We did this workshop for everybody, spirit animals, and we had the bee in a meditation, and everybody was to choose what they wanted to be. They could be the queen bee, they could be the hard worker bee. Everybody in the workshop chose to be the worker bee. Yes, she did. Everybody chose that. Nobody chose to be the queen. And this is, I think this is something that we do psychologically. We like to be important. We like to work hard and do things for others. It's something that as human beings we love to do. But now's the time for you to be the queen bee, Jennifer, and let the others run around after you, because there is opportunities coming, and you are ready for anything. So yeah, the world's your oyster next year. It's going to be good.
Well, that's
2022 is just going to be good, a good year all round. It's going to be much better than what we've had the last couple of years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Christmas traditions? Does anybody want to share a Christmas tradition? A quick Christmas. What do you do for your children? When my children were young, it's so we prolonged Christmas for as long as we could. I think they got to about the age of 6 or 7 before Santa stopped coming. Before Santa sort of moved on to younger children. One of the things that we got so much fun out of was the mince pie, the carrot, and the milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
So a mince pie for Santa with a milkshake or a drop of scotch, and a carrot for Rudolph, and maybe put a biscuit or two for the helpers, for Santa's little helpers, and put them on a plate. So everybody does it, don't they? But I had to go that little bit further. So I put a little bit of icing sugar.
Hi, Caroline.
I'll put a little bit of icing sugar on the floor, and then I'll get a boot print. I'll put a perfect boot print into the icing sugar, and then walk towards the doorway or towards the window. So it looks like Santa's appeared and he's knocked it over and he trod in it or for whatever. So the kids would wake up and go, oh, Santa never ate his mince pie. Oh, he's dropped it. Look, he's crunched it into the floor. And then we'd put a little bit of icing sugar on their pillow and around the base of their bed. So Santa's helpers would have checked to make sure they're asleep. So a little bit of flour on the bottom of the stairs with little paw prints and things like that. And maybe outside the window, if it had been snowing, put 2 boots there. So just little things that you do for the children, and it just so much energy comes from the children on the day. And just to add to that little bit before they open their presents, look, Santa's been, look, he done this, look, he done that, look, Rudolph was here. And maybe leave some currants. Yeah, maybe leave some currants. And sort of, what are they? Oh dear, that's not poo. Is that poo? Oh gosh, what have they done? Who did that? And they must have been very excited. So it's just contributing to the energy, just adding to the energy. So,
well, we've got a nice tradition that's been shared from the Caribbean, from the Dominican Republic. Not such a thing as Santa bringing toys. The 25th is just a day off. The huge big deal was December the 24th with an all night long celebration. Well, I think the teenagers might do that at the moment here, mightn't they? But that sounds good.
yeah, I'm lucky if I make it past 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky if I get past 10 o'clock.
But I think the true essence of Christmas is to give, and we do. We all just give to others because we appreciate them and we want to see them happy. But this is something we should just be doing on a daily basis. Take it into 2022. Do something a little bit out of the ordinary that you wouldn't do. Even if it's a note to somebody, send somebody a letter, drop some round somebody's house that you don't normally see. Do something that you would normally do at Christmas time. Do it after Christmas, in the middle of January, where everybody's fed up, where everybody's down and depressed. Go and see somebody then. Take them a gift at that time. Keep the good cheer and appreciation going into 2022. We've got another reading. Our toy day is January the 6th. Oh, that's interesting. There. Okay. We've got Caroline Sinclair. Merry Christmas. Can I have a reading, please? I think this might be our last reading. In Italy, traditions given panettone. Oh, I love that.
Panettone, what's that?
It's a cake, but it's a fruit cake. But it's different. It's really nice. I'll bring some up when I come to see you. I'll bring some. It's nice. I don't know if you'll like it, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah.
I'm on diet, though, trying to lose weight.
Aren't we all? Okay. Caroline Sinclair, a general reading. Okay, let's see what we get for you for 2022. I'm sure you're going to be.
Have we established whether Mary Kenny wants a reading?
No.
Or Mary Kenny is just loving the show?
We give to kids on the Three Kings Day, but we have adopted the American tradition, 15 years living on the one. Oh, lovely. I'd love to go there. That's somewhere I want to go. Dominican Republic. Okay, so.
You've got spiders out there, haven't they?
Huh?
Don't they have big spiders out there? Massive spiders.
Caroline,
Not
what a
for me.
beautiful card for you. The 9 of coins. This is, I was talking earlier, if you were listening earlier, about unconditional love. This is unconditional love for yourself. This is loving yourself in your skin, warts and all. It's loving you for who you are. But it's also about having the luxuries, having the there's the money side of things, being comfortable as well. So next year is going to be it's going to be a comfortable year. You're going to be happy with who you are, and you're going to be happy with whatever you're doing for work. The money isn't going to be a massive issue. Things are going to be very smooth as you go into 2022. Okay.
Yeah, that's the feeling I get as well. I get the feeling that you're about to walk into your own power. I feel that paving slab just in front of you, that one step that you've got to take, and you'll be in your own power. And you're just holding back. What are you holding back for? What are you scared of? Stand in your own power. Walk forward. Walk forward. One big step. Walk forward. Okay, we're running towards the end of the evening. We're touching 8 o'clock. we are going to close down, but we're going to do one more reading tonight. And I don't even know if we're authorized to give this reading, but we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to say hello to Mary Kearney.
Okay.
And the energy's been touching me all night, and the energy just played with me, and it's been coming forward and stepping and coming forward and stepping. So it's we're going to use Mary's energy, and Sonia's already shuffling the cards. She's already working with
I've
the
got your card so far. You carry on, Bruce. I'll do the cards after.
So we want to know is what is Mary going to do going forward? There's a great attraction. There's a magnificent attraction to the spirit world, and it's the spirit world that's going to come forward and envelope, and like they never have before. So I get the feeling that this is the likes of Socrates, of Plato. This is Pliny the Elder. This is Asclepius, the healer. I'm getting the feeling of all of the older spirits, all of the older deities, all the philosophers, all the ones that we learn from, Socrates, all the ones that we learn from now, all the ones that have put their energies into the Western society, where Western society has grabbed them and adopted them and taken them. I get Hermes. There's another one that's coming forward. Hermes was a great healer. And I'm getting all these coming forward for you. They're all surrounding you. All this philosophy is coming forward. And you just don't know where it's coming from. This is where it's coming from. This is where all the philosophy is coming from. So it's coming from all these gods and all these deities and all these great people that walked this earth. And they're written in the history books. And they're all lending it forward to you. This is what I can feel coming forward. And all you've got to do is recognize it. As soon as you recognize it, you'll understand. And you'll say, thanks for that, thanks for that, thanks for that, thanks for that. Enough already, enough. I've had enough. That would just keep coming forward, and they just keep ploughing on this philosophy and this healing and this self-generating and this. But they're working with you, and they really do want to work with you. This is what I'm getting from that. Son?
I've got a male energy as well, but I don't feel this is a guide energy. This is a male energy, a love energy. This is a very close love energy as well. I'm not going to talk too much about that energy, though. I'm going to go on with the cards, but that energy is still here. So you let me know if there's someone that's close to you, Mary, that you've lost, that is on a love vibration. That's either a child or a husband. There's that kind of closeness that I've got to this energy. The card that I pulled for you is we are easing the blockages that are holding you back. To go for it. And this is and what I love here is the water that's going down the mountain, down the rocks. Now water will find its easiest route. You won't stop water. If you have a leak, you're not going to stop it. That water will go and find its easiest way down. This is what you've got to do, Mary. You've got to find an easier way. You've got to find an easier way that works for you. This was backed up by the Jesus card as well. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it will be removed. Again, that's just backing up that same blockage message. For you going forward into the new year, your tarot card is the Queen of Coins, Pentacles in other decks. There's something else out there, that this connection to spirit, Mary, is something that you are going to develop. I feel that as well as spirit giving you all this healing, there is also that spirit are going to entice you into wanting to develop spiritually. And I feel that's where your break will come. That's what will give you the closure, and remove those blockages. I feel that spirit There is a gentleman that is very close to you as well, very close. But let us know if that resonates.
Okay.
Yeah. Jennifer, it was lovely to see you here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. That was lovely. Whew. I've still got this male energy. It's just, yeah. I'll ask him to step back.
Bless you all for being here tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for contributing to the energy and bringing the energy forward, making it of value. If you've heard anything tonight that we said to other people and didn't specifically mention you, if it makes sense to you, then take that and enjoy it. It's spirit working in magnificent ways. Just because we gave a reading to someone specifically, that doesn't mean that reading wasn't, those words weren't meant for you. So if you can take our words, and you can use them, and you can use them for the greater good, well then great, use them, take them, enjoy them. Spirit working in mysterious ways. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you for making this such a special occasion on Christmas Eve. If you are listening to this in the future, well then put Merry Christmas in the comments, or put Happy Holidays in the comments, and again contribute to the energy. If you're watching this in 6 months' time and some of these messages resonate with you, we're so pleased. We are so grateful. It's time, place and circumstance, and there's no accounting for that. So you could well come across this in June next year, June 2023, doesn't matter. You were meant to be here, time, place and circumstance. Thank you all for being here tonight. If I can just ask you just to bring your hands together. If you bring your hands together, just allow your chakras to work. Just allow your energies to work. And make a declaration. The declaration is, my energy is my own. So what you're doing is centering your energy, and you're bringing your energy into your power. All the other energies that are around you, this is your energy. So just make the declaration with the palm chakras, with the heart chakra, the throat chakra, with the energies that are around you. My energy is my own. Now open your palms, allow that energy to flow, allow it to go out to the four corners of the world. Allow it to travel across the planet. Allow this energy to go to all the people that need it. All the people that are missing loved ones at this time of the year. All the people where tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, the stress is going to break and they're actually going to enjoy Christmas and say, yeah, that was worth it. So allow this energy to travel where it needs to go for healing, for the healing purpose. Bless you all. Thank you all for coming. See you again soon. Take care.
And before we leave, I will just say that good soul, if you join us on Sunday, you will be first for a reading, as we're out of time tonight. On Sunday, we will be live from the Tarot by Sonia page, but it will be at the earlier time of 3 o'clock because I'm off to the pantomime, off to see Beauty and the Beast with my granddaughter in the evening. So we'll be around on Sunday, on Boxing Day at 3 o'clock. So if you'd like a reading, come and join us then. Bless you all.
One more thing that we should have mentioned on our websites. If you go to our websites, thespiritualcentre.com or thespiritualcentre.net. If you look at the bottom of the page in the right hand corner, there's a button that says message us. If you want to message us, feel free. We will come back to you ASAP. We will respond ASAP. That message us. If you're feeling alone, message us. If you're feeling in good cheer, message us. Just send us a message. Let us know you're out there. We are here for you. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. Have a lovely Christmas day. See you on Sunday.